The crimson warning lights of the detention facility cast eerie shadows across the polished metal corridors as Adam Chen adjusted his plasma rifle and checked his tactical display one final time. The United Earth Defense Corps had assigned him to investigate reports of unusual activity in Sector 7 of the Kepler station, a maximum security prison floating in the void between star systems, designed to hold the galaxy's most dangerous creatures. Night Class Operative Adam Chen, proceeding to Investigation Zone, he spoke into his comm unit, his voice echoing slightly in the sterile hallway. The title Knight wasn't ceremonial. It was earned through years of protecting human colonies from the countless hostile species that seemed to view humanity as either a threat to be eliminated or prey to be consumed. As he approached the heavily reinforced blast doors of Cell Block Omega, Adam's enhanced hearing picked up something unexpected: the soft, melodic chirping of young voices. His cybernetic implants translated the alien sounds automatically, and his blood ran cold as the meaning became clear. "Papa, Papa, where are you? Father will come back, won't he? I'm hungry, Papa." Adam's hand hesitated on the door controls. In all his years as a knight, he had never heard alien offspring calling for a human parent. The galaxy was filled with species that viewed humans as primitive upstarts, barely worthy of acknowledgement, let alone capable of interspecies relationships. The blast doors hissed open, revealing a sight that challenged everything Adam thought he knew about his universe. The cell beyond was enormous, clearly designed for a creature of immense size. Crystalline barriers hummed with energy, containing what could only be described as a dragon from humanity's ancient myths. If dragons were 20 feet long, covered in iridescent scales that shifted between deep purple and silver, and possessed 6 limbs ending in claws that could rend starship hulls, the creature's massive head was pressed against the barrier, golden eyes fixed on something beyond Adam's line of sight. But it was what lay curled against the energy field that made Adam's breath catch in his throat. 3 smaller versions of the great beast, barely the size of large dogs, huddled together, their juvenile scales dulled with distress. They pressed tiny claws against the barrier, chirping frantically at the imprisoned adult. "Papa, they won't let us through." "Father, we brought you the shiny rocks you like." Adam stepped closer, his weapon lowered but ready. The great dragon's head swiveled toward him, and those ancient golden eyes held an intelligence that made Adam's enhanced neural implants buzz with recognition algorithms, trying to classify the creature's threat level. "You are human," the dragon spoke, its voice a deep harmonic that Adam's translators rendered in perfect standard galactic. "Night Class by your markings. Have you come to execute me, or have you come to understand?" "I've come to investigate reports of—" Adam began, then stopped as one of the hatchlings broke away from its siblings and approached him fearlessly. "Are you another Papa?" the small creature asked, tilting its head in a gesture so remarkably human-like that Adam nearly dropped his weapon. "Our Papa said humans were good. He said you would help us if he ever couldn't." The larger dragon's rumble held what Adam could only interpret as bitter amusement. "My name is Thekmar of the 7th Spiral. These are my offspring, adopted offspring to be precise. Their biological parents were killed when the Zephyrian raiders attacked their homeworld. I found them dying in the ruins." Adam's tactical computer was feeding him data, but none of it made sense. According to galactic records, the Draconic Sovereignty had been humanity's enemies in 3 separate conflicts. They were classified as irredeemably hostile, viewing all other species as inferior. "That's impossible," Adam said. "Your species tried to exterminate human colonies at Rigel 7. My species did many things in fear and pride," Thekmar replied, his great head lowering, "until we encountered your Dr. Marcus Webb." The name hit Adam like a plasma bolt. Marcus Webb, xenobiologist, peace negotiator, and according to official records, killed in a draconic raid 5 years ago. "Dr. Webb was declared dead," Adam said carefully. "Dr. Webb was dying," Thekmar corrected. "Poisoned by Zephyrian bioweapons when he tried to save these little ones' parents. I could have let him die. My people would have expected it. Instead, I used our healing chambers to save his life." One of the hatchlings, this one bearing scales of brilliant blue, tugged at Adam's armored leg. "Papa Webb taught us about humans. He said you protect things that are small and scared. He said you make families even when you're not the same kind." Adam knelt down, his armored systems automatically adjusting to present a less threatening profile. The hatchling's eyes were enormous and trusting, filled with an innocence that transcended species barriers. "Where is Dr. Webb now?" Adam asked. "He stayed with us for 2 years," Thekmar explained. "He learned our ways, taught us about human compassion. When the Galactic Council ordered my capture for war crimes, he came with us willingly. The Council separated us. I do not know where they took him." The third hatchling, scales shimmering gold like its adoptive father's eyes, pressed against the barrier. "Papa Webb said if anything happened, we should find other humans. He said you would understand about family." Adam stood slowly, his mind racing. His orders were clear: investigate and report. But his enhanced empathy sensors were registering genuine parental attachment from the imprisoned dragon, and the hatchlings showed clear signs of healthy psychological bonding despite their trauma. "Knight Chen to command," he spoke into his comm unit, making a decision that would either end his career or change everything. "I need to speak with Commander Kinza immediately. Priority Alpha." Minutes later, Commander Kinza Rivera's holographic image materialized beside him, her dark eyes taking in the scene with tactical precision. "Explain the situation, Knight Chen," she ordered. Adam gestured to the family before him. "Commander, I believe we've been operating under false intelligence about the draconic sovereignty. This individual has been caring for orphaned hatchlings and was working with Dr. Webb on peace initiatives." Kinza studied the imprisoned dragon and the 3 small creatures who had now arranged themselves protectively around Adam's feet. "The political implications. The moral implications override politics," Adam interrupted, surprising himself with his boldness. "If humanity stands for anything in this galaxy, it's that we protect families. All families." The commander was quiet for a long moment, her enhanced tactical mind clearly processing multiple scenarios. Finally, she nodded. "Begin documenting everything, Knight Chen. If there's even a chance that Dr. Webb was building bridges instead of burning them, we need to know." "And Knight?" "Yes, Commander. See if those hatchlings need anything. If they're calling humans Papa, then as far as I'm concerned, they're under human protection now." As the hologram faded, Adam felt the smallest hatchling, the blue one, curl up against his armored boot with a contented chirp. Above them all, Thekmar's golden eyes held something Adam had never expected to see from a supposedly hostile alien species: hope. In that moment, Adam realized that humanity's greatest strength had never been their weapons or their technology. It was their ability to see family where others saw only difference, to find love where others found only fear. The galaxy was about to learn what it truly meant when humans said family first.